Football lovers, how is the FIFA World Cup going? Are you happy, sad, or you don't really care because your country is not playing? Hi guys, my name is Ijesa and this is Buzzone on Relufe TV. Today we'll be talking about every story trending on the streets of social media. Let's get straight into it. The very first story we're talking about is Henshaw, Denrele, Etim, Blood Sisters 2, all the whole controversy that has been going on within this situation. Okay, so this Blood Sisters 2 was released a couple of months ago, and since then we've seen, people that have watched it, people like us that have actually gone through the movie, we've seen the sex scene that has been raising concerns online. And Henshaw was in an interview with Shoot where she talked about how, she was topless and that there was no erection from her counterparts, that is Denrele Etim. And people on social media have had so many things to say. Some have said, you're not attractive, that's why he could not, have an erection, he doesn't like you, yada yada yada, you're too old, you're too this. I mean, they've just been so shady and too dramatic about the situation. And personally, I go with the fact that if you are a professional, you shouldn't be moved by little things, because honestly, the sex scene was quite intense, but as a job, it's a job. You should be able to embody reality in everything that you do. But it sparked a lot of reactions online, a lot of comments. People have said a lot of mean things to Kate. And of course, now they said a lot of mean things to Kate. And they've also referred back to Daniel's wife, talking about how, she'll be smiling on her chair right now. It's just so that she can feel all right, this, and Nigerians, I need you to understand that this is somebody's profession. You are not an actor. You cannot know how it feels. You cannot fit into that role. Except you have done some things, except you have been into a role, that's when you actually know how it works properly. So I want to know what you think in the comment section. Are you also of the opinion that it was just because of Daniel was not attracted to Kate? Or you think that, or you are with me on the fact that it's actually a professional job and it should be done 100% without any strings attached or any emotions attached to it? Let me know what you think in the comment section. Next story is a man that has come out to drag Niniola, talking about how, why have you been posting your husband since he died? Before he died, when he was alive, you never used to post him.
Please, let this guy rest for God's sake. Let Michael rest, please, for God's sake. Let this guy rest in peace. What else do you want again? Boy is sorry, you pass on already. Now this guy don't die. Now you act like say you really love him when he did alive. You really love him. You cannot live without Michael. You cannot do without Michael. 13 years in marriage, not even a child or two. No love. You never post this guy when he was alive. Now this guy, they post you now and then. Now him. No love, you no support him, you no push him. No love. Get the F. He
was the one that used to post you, and now he has died. Let him rest in peace and the likes. And I must say that is the most insensitive thing to do to somebody that is mourning her husband. If she posted his picture while he was alive or not is entirely not your business. We all just use social media for different things, just come out to share your opinion. And I need to let people know that people's opinions matter. People's life matters, right? This is somebody that is just mourning her husband. She said they were married for 13 years. 13 years is not 13 days. It's not 13 minutes. It's a long time. They've grown to know each other. And she has decided to mourn him by posting his picture regularly. That is her own way of grieving. You cannot tell somebody how to grieve. You cannot teach somebody how to grieve. So I'm telling whosoever it is that has a problem with her posting her husband's picture at the moment to please desist from it. If you do not like it, you can mute her status. You can mute her post. It doesn't affect you. Right? So people sharing her opinion and trying to just make her feel bad for posting him or trying to grieve in the way that she knows how to grieve or the way that she's comfortable grieving, I just feel like that's unfair. You're just adding more injury to what she already has. Now, this week has had a lot of relationship brouhaha, right? We've had DJ Kupi talk about something about love. We've had Baba Jesha. We've had this other lady that accused somebody of raping her. It's just been one love story here or the other. But I'll start from DJ Kupi. So she was in the podcast the other day and she talked about how, she wants to genuinely love somebody that doesn't want to meet her dad. Which means that everybody that she has met or every man that she has been with have always just been interested in her because they want to meet her dad. Of course, DJ Kupi is Otedola's daughter.
I met guys in the UK, yeah? They're like, yeah. I'm like, where are you from? They're like, Nigeria. I'm like, what village? You're like, I don't know. I'm like, yes. He's not really Nigerian, yes. And then But by the time, like, I don't know, like I
You
meet his
speak to a
sister,
family member or something.
or and I just can't. I can't.
When you say
fucking
meet your
do it.
dad, do you mean in terms of the industry he's in? Or in terms of...
I don't know.
They just want the
They
intro.
just want my dad.
Or the wealth.
I dated a guy. He was like, "So when am I gonna meet your dad?" I was like, "Fucking hell!"
Already, you know?
Can you imagine?
So she said that most times once they just talk, they're halfway into the conversation like, oh, how soon can I meet your dad? She's like, don't meet my father. Can I do something without being included with him? It's just me. Let it just be me. And I think that's how most teenage girls, or that's how most youths feel. Sometimes everything doesn't have to be attached to your family members. You should also be able to own it up for yourself. And now men that are just going through to her wanting to meet their father is also for selfish interest. For me, on my part, that's what I think it is, just because they know they can benefit something from him. So of course, if they meet her dad on time and he acknowledges that they should be together, it just makes the whole relationship tick faster. And she sent a message to every Nigerian man or every man across the world that wants to be interested in her. Do not start the approach of, oh, can I meet your dad? Know the person first before you go ahead to meeting the parents. I think that's just logical. That's how it should be. Be sure that you are sure of this person before you take them to meet the parents. Now, moving on to this lady that accused somebody of rape a couple of years ago, and now she's engaged, and that's sparked a lot of reactions and conversations online. People have had to say, oh, why would you get married to somebody like this? Why will you do this? Why will you do that? And there is an analysis that she accused the person of rape. It wasn't confirmed if the rape was done or not. So I just want to ask a question. What if the rape was actually done? Do you mean that this person should not be married? Do you mean that this person should be cancelled totally from the world? Because the way social media is going these days, I don't think there are realistic people there anymore. Everybody just wants to shove their opinion down your throat, whether you like it or not. And I find that really, really unfair. Now, she came out to announce her proposal, and people have just been saying so many things concerning the guy. Why would you want to marry somebody that accused somebody of rape? I pity you. I pity your future. I do this. I do that. Okay, even if the rape was wrong and probably it never happened, do you think that the girl doesn't deserve to get married? I'm not in support. I'm actually not in support of the whole accusing somebody of rape or the likes. But I need people of social media to understand that people change, and they're usually backstories, and there is no smoke without fire. She would have never come out, or I don't think a right-thinking person will come out to say somebody raped me when there was no rape, when there was no traces of rape. Right? Of course, we have some people that would do that, but it wasn't proven. It wasn't 100% proven that she accused the person of rape and the person was 100% free of it. So now this person has come to announce her proposal, and people are just putting the issue she has had a couple of years on her. Girl, nobody has even said congratulations. Like, the comment section, there was really no congratulations there. It was just, oh, I pity you. Why this girl? Why this? Why that? And the whys were just a lot. And so I want to know your concern. I want to know your opinion. When somebody does something, do you forever castigate the person with that thing? Like, you can never see any good in this person. This is what this person has done, and that's the kind of line you're going to continue to see this person. Let me know what you think in the comment section about this opinion thing. Still speaking on relationship, Judy Austin's husband was at the Honest Bunch podcast, and he had a lot of things to say concerning their relationship, how he was the person that made Judy who she is today, sent her to school, paid her brother's school fees, exam fee at a time, and, gave her a first phone, how her family members didn't have anything, how y'all was how the lady was already interested in Yul Edochie while she was still married to him, and so many other things. And the podcast was 2 hours, 30 minutes long. Sorry, 2 hours, 50 something minutes long. That's almost 3 hours program. And when this man just kept talking, at a point he even broke down while he was crying, talking about how she had denied him access to his kids, how he had not been able to talk to them, how she had just moved on with her life, and many, many things that she had to say concerning their relationship. And she has also come out to debunk the fact that she never denied him of having access to his children. She never was of the opinion that she met Yul while she was still with him. According to her, she said she met Yul Edochie 3 years after her breakup with her husband, and that her children were with her parents for 5 years. Both stories don't seem the same at all. They all have the same storyline of them being separated, right? She never denied the fact that she was married to this person. She accepted that this person was married to her. But then she has just said that the whole story, the whole thing of how he has come out to be this and that is not how it actually happened. Now, there is a debate that who is lying. According to Judy Austin, she's saying that someone is paying and sponsoring the man to come and spoil her name and spoil her husband's name. That's Yul Edochie as well. And that she's going to take the matter up to court. She's going to drag it and, so many other things. And then he is coming to say that he wasn't always a rich man, but he was a comfortable person. He's claiming that whatever it is that Judy is today, is the product of that. And so there's just been really so much chaos online. Yul Edochie hasn't actually addressed the issue yet, but of course his wife has addressed it, and she has said she's going to take the matters up and so many other things. And then people of social media expect people of social media to always be people of social media. They've had to put opinions and talk about how, she's ungrateful, how she's unfair, how she's not nice, how she's wicked, how she just wants to steal and spoil somebody's home at the detriment of her own home, why she should go back to her family members. Oh my God. I wanted to read comments to you guys, but I don't think I'm going to, because there are quite a lot, and I know that you've seen a couple of comments already on social media. And so that's the situation of things right now. That is it with Yul. That's it with our husband and Edochie. It's quite a crazy situation currently going on social media. And I want to know what you think about this matter. Whose team are you on? Are you on Team Judy or you're on Team Judy's ex-husband? Now to the story that has gained tractions, conversations, everything is Baba Ijesa and his wife, or rather concubine, that announced the arrival of their child. And now, Baba Ijesa was released from prison in November 14, 2025. And he announced the arrival of his child June 15, 2026. That's 7 months. I mean, beyond the whole, you shouldn't have a child with this person, you shouldn't have a child with this person. I'm more concerned about the fact that how was he able to give birth? How was he able to impregnate his wife while he was still in prison? We'll talk about this in details in Entertainment Scoop. Don't go anywhere. Now on Entertainment Scoop, we'll be talking elaborately on Baba Ijesa's situation. A little backstory to who Baba Ijesa is. He was accused of rape for a 14-year-old girl, a couple of years ago, about 3 years ago. And it was a situation with Princess, the 14-year-old girl, and he came out of prison to claim that it was a movie set, that they were acting a movie. And Princess has come to say, no, it was never a movie. They just put an hidden camera there to see what he was doing. And in the footage, we could see him actually trying to touch the girl, and the girl was resisting. Then, before he was stopped and everything happened. And right now, he had been taken to court, he had been taken to prison, served his jail time, and then he's out. Now he's out and he has gotten married. We never really saw a wedding or an engagement. All we just saw was an arrival. The video that his child, he has accepted, he has welcomed the child with CEO Lumini. Yeah. And everybody has had stories to say, why would you have something to do with a molester? Why would you have something to do with a pedophile? Why would you do this? Be careful with your girl child with this person. Don't leave your child with this person. And, everybody has just really shoved their opinion through their throats. But what is more concerning is the fact that how was he able to impregnate this lady while he was still in prison? So which takes us to the fact that he was likely never in prison, because he has not addressed the situation at all. He had just kept posting pictures and videos about his newborn and, bridal shower here, this day, that there. We've not seen him coming to address the facts of how he was miraculously able to impregnate a woman while he was in prison, or rather while he was said to be serving jail time in prison. And so we've had a lot of comments on social media. We've had a lot of comments. Even Baba, we've had Daddy Freeze. We've had so many people come to make videos to ask of how were you able to impregnate this person? Because conjugal bliss or conjugal affair is not recognized in Nigerian prison. So there is no way that maybe she had gone for a visit and they were giving some time to just meet as husband and wife. There's really nothing like that. It's not allowed in Nigerian prison. So as Nigerians, we are concerned. We want to know how that happened. Could it be Mary? Could it be Bluetooth that they used to transmit the pregnancy? Could it be that he just took a quick break out of prison, maybe sick leave or, just, little leave, left to his house, did what he had to do and go back? Like, we want answers. I want answers. As Nigerians, we deserve to have an answer. I don't want him to keep quiet. I want him to come out and say something to us. So while we wait for the answer, trust me, if there's ever an answer, I will come here to give you the story. So while we wait for an answer, let's go through some of the comments that were bustling on social media. So we have this comment from Angel, the Angel JB Smith, and she says, how can you as a woman have a baby with this person knowing his crime? You have a child with someone who committed such a crime to another child. Kai, Chineke, something in Igbo. I can't really read that. Then there's also this comment from Kemzi. She says, proof that women can marry anything. Another person says, this is Riggs. It says, best shocking award, he fit be AI. Another person that says, Cindy Mandashi has said, after watching Polygamist, I realized some women can endure almost anything just to be called a wife. That's not true. We've also have Oluwakemi say, I've been her content because waiting be this. 7 months, she was visiting him in prison, doing the do or what. I'm sad though because I don't understand. We are sad together, Kemi. Kemi, we are sad together. We need to know what's going on here. And then we have Temitope Mercy saying, no wonder Lumi, they drop comments under Lizzie post and Very Dark Man post that time. They drag Yabojo. So now because of Ijesa prick, I didn't say that. Temitope said that. We've also had Big D say, there are too many things going on in Nigeria and the world at all the same time. Bandits being integrated back into society, and then there is CEO Lumini, or whatever she's called, pregnant for Baba Ijesa. I need to log out, my dear. I will follow you because this Obasanjo internet, we don't even know what's going on. There's also a fair lady that has said, the all married people the world knows their very bad character. I think it's a match made in heaven. Typical example of the devil you know is better than the angel you do not know. What a perspective. And there was also this guy that I said, this is Lily Joe. All the gist just they carry weight. Actually, everything that has been trending on social media this week has been really, really weighty. Okay, there's somebody that says, two people, two very different public stories. Both found love after their lowest point. Ex-convicts found love and fatherhood. Cancelled woman found love and engagements. Exit woman or cancel. There's still someone out there for you. No one is useless for life. Okay? If you're looking for motivation, this particular comment that I just read from Sunday is something that you should take home. I mean, it's not possible that your situation is that bad that there is no way out. It could be your job. It could be that you just lost your job. It could just be something that looks very pathetic. Trust me, there's always a way out of every situation. And then this will be the last comment that I'll be taking for today. And then it says, that's Big T. He says, you have been crashing out since and it's valid because people they sha. So yeah, that's it today. And that's like a summary of everything that has been trending on the streets of social media. Baba Jesha needs to give us an explanation. How did it happen? When did it happen? Why did it happen? Me, I'm really bothered. I want to know. Not for anything, but just maybe for the knowledge of it. Just so that we know that, okay, when you're in prison, it's not like you are totally out of the world. You have access to some things. Let us know. Educate us, inform us. Let us be able to have this conversation properly. So yes, that's it today on Buzzword. My name is Ijina and this is Relufe TV. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends and please leave a comment. Until next time, bye.